As humans, we always seem to pay much more attention to the negative than the positive. You're reading through reviews of a hotel you are thinking about booking. The majority are complimentary. And you're feeling sure this could be the right hotel for you, but then you come across one negative comment and you are immediately put off. You decide to look for somewhere else to stay. Number 4, don't miss that you're able to calm down and respond constructively rather than tears up. You should also commit to letting. Welcome to my YouTube channel, the best place for go-getters, dreamers, and achievers. On this channel, I discuss self-development topics, life hacks, product reviews, and quotes to motivate, inspire, improve perceptions about ourselves and life generally, every single day. Now, if you are new to this channel, I want to say a big thank you. Thank you so much for tuning to this channel. Don't forget to subscribe and like this video. Let's take this video to 1,000 likes. Yes, so we can do this. And in case you're wondering, my name is Miriam. I'm a wife, a mom, a student, an entrepreneur, and of course a fashion designer and a YouTuber. And in case no one has told you today, let me be the first to tell you that you are beautiful and set apart from everyone else. And I am incredibly proud of you. Yes, so back to my illustration. As I was saying, now you are thrilled with your new haircut, and then you receive plenty of compliments from your friends. You receive plenty of compliments about how much the hair suits you, and then one person suddenly makes a negative remark, and all of a sudden you're not feeling quite so confident in the new you. Another instance, you meet someone for the first time and you hit it off right away with this person, and it seems you could become very good friends. But a couple of hours into your conversation with this person, into your encounter, the person says something that you find offensive. You walk away from that conversation and then you never see them again. Even in a sea of positivity, we will always anchor ourselves to that one negative comment, and we home in on that one small thing, and it alters our thoughts and behavior. But why? It is down to the psychological phenomenon called negativity bias. Now, the negativity bias, also known as the negativity effect, is the concept that things of a more negative nature have a greater effect on an individual's psychological state and processes than neutral or positive things. In other words, negative emotional experiences have a much bigger impact on our thoughts and behavior than neutral or positive ones. And this is why good relationships can be destroyed with just one bad incident. Negative experience can actually turn a very positive day into one that we'd rather forget. I'll be sharing tips on how we can respond to all this negative feedback, especially at our workplace. And the negative bias would suggest that receiving negative feedback at work can have much more of an effect on an individual's emotional well-being than things like praise, compliments, and rewards. Even if most of the feedback that we receive is positive, we can still find ourselves stuck on repeat, obsessing over the negative comments, and it can leave us feeling hurt and demotivated. But receiving feedback, including that which is more negative or constructive, is invaluable to your career success. So how can we accept and act on negative feedback without being consumed by it? At this point, if you are yet to subscribe to my YouTube channel, please be Kokwano. Hit on the subscribe button and like this video first and foremost. So after this video, please leave your comments. Please don't forget to leave your comments as well. So let us go straight to all of the points. How to handle negative feedback. Number 1, don't get defensive during a feedback conversation. Chances are you're feeling somewhere between mildly to extremely defensive, which is normal. Now, this is totally natural reaction, but it can come off as immature. So it's best to control it as much as possible and try to avoid accusatory or subjective languages like "it's not fair" or "it seems like." Focus on actually making the I statements, like "I," that show that you take responsibility for your actions and their outcomes. For example, let's say you owed your boss a final version of a report, by noon, and you've asked an intern, maybe someone that is understudying you, to print and bind it, but he misunderstood your instructions and was late, and then he was late delivering the hard copy. Of course, your boss doesn't care that the intern actually messed up. All she knows that you were late in delivering the final version. You know what? Claim responsibility for that and consider how you can improve for the future. For instance, you can say, "Oh, I know the report was late, but I will make sure that I set up proper systems and guidelines to make sure it doesn't happen in the future." That's more like it. That's better, a lot better if you ask me. And then number 2, don't over apologize. Yes, so Benny, on the flip side, don't go overboard. If the feedback is based on a specific mistake, misunderstanding, or behavior, apologize just once and that's it. Make it count. Your apology should actually be sincere, concise, and show that you understand the problem and how to avoid it in future. Now, your boss will appreciate it and most likely want to move on because she has no interest in telling you it's okay 5 times a day or telling you I forgive you how many times in a day as you beg for forgiveness or promise to improve upon things in the future. Now, number 3 is don't act on impulse. Did you receive a piece of really tough or even truly unwarranted feedback? I know it is tempting to actually react immediately. Your emotions are at their peak in the heat of the moment. So it's essential that you actually take a deep breath and give yourself a physical space to absorb the comments and clear your head before responding one way or another. The person giving you the feedback may want to discuss it then and then, but definitely, trust me, you are usually better off respectfully saying something like, I really appreciate hearing your concerns. I'd like to take some time to collect my thoughts so I can better respond to what I've heard. And then remove yourself physically from that space. A walk outside is always a good one to allow yourself some space to calm your mind before you go and say something that you regret later. Calm down. Calm down for Jesus Christ. Number 4, don't miss the chance to clarify. Yes, so after you've had the opportunity to actually clear your head and go back to think about the main points that your boss conveyed or that your clients conveyed, do they pretty much make sense? Or is there anything that came totally out of the field? And if so, can you go back and revisit the surprising feedback with your boss in the name of getting a better understanding of what you need to work on? It is never a bad idea to circle back with him or her, maybe after a few days or a few weeks, and say something like, well, based on my evaluation, there are 3 major points I understand I need to improve on. Here is what I understand that I do well and I should continue to do. Now, there's one point you mentioned that blah, 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 like that. You're able to calm down, respond constructively rather than responding, by impulse and saying the things that you don't miss. And guess what? The person giving you the feedback will appreciate that you've taken the time to analyze it and that you are crystal clear on the steps that you should take to improve in the future. Number 5, don't dwell on it, particularly if the negative feedback caught you by surprise, pointed to a flaw that actually makes you self-conscious. If the flaw was actually of a personal nature, your tendency to use filter words in presentations, for example, chances are you're going to feel bad about it, but it's totally normal. It's a normal something. But while you should allow yourself a period of time to walk through the feelings that it stirs up, you should also commit to letting them go. Don't harbor those thoughts and keep them in your mind and start to hate that person, for no reason. Now, as you look to the future and work to incorporate feedback in the name of professional development, focus on the positive. Look to the joint progress that you, your colleagues, your clients are making towards achieving your mutual goals rather than things that went wrong in the past. Less than glowing feedback is a fact of life. It can still really bring you down. By knowing some ways not to react, both outwardly and for yourself, you will be able to recover more quickly and shine like the competent professional that you are. Finally, remember that you are not alone. Everyone out there has been there too. So thank you so much for watching this video till the very end. If this video has blessed you, you know how we do it. Please click on the subscribe button and leave your comments as well. I can't wait to read from you guys. And for those of you that are interested in joining my Facebook group, it is called Business Moguls. We help to inspire business people to take their business ideas to the next level. So if you're interested in joining my group, find the link in the description below and I'll be more than happy to add you right to this group. Don't forget to like this video and share this video with your friends. Let's take this video to 1,000 likes in a week. Thank you so much, guys. God bless you. I'll see you again next week with another powerful and exciting topic. But till then, keep winning and keep shining. I love you guys. Mwah. Bye. If you are new to this channel, I want to say a big thank you. Thank you so much for tuning to this. You're not feeling quite so confident in this than neutral or positive things and leave us feeling hurt and demotivated. Possible. And try to avoid accusation that will make sure that I set up proper systems and guidelines or even truly unwarranted feedback for Jesus Christ. Number 4, don't miss that you're able to calm down and respond constructively rather than stir up. You should also commit to letting